Africa is currently developing a digital transformation strategy which involves significant investment in new technology, secure internet access, data collection, and fighting corruption. Africa 54 technology correspondent Paul Ndiho joins us with more information. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Esther, and thank you. A conference is underway in Nigeria to raise awareness about cybersecurity and investing in Africa data centers. In addition to training, the conference strives to integrate technology with other sectors of the economy, such as finance, healthcare, education, and transportation. To gain more insight, I spoke to Hilary Damissah, editor of Cyber News and Chief Operations Officer at the Cyber Center of Awareness and Development in Abuja, Nigeria. Welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you so much for having me, Paul.
From where you stand, where do you see technology going? How are people using technology?
Technology, no doubt, is changing narratives in how businesses are done, in how human activities are carried out, from farming, agriculture, to healthcare, to education, to communication. Technology is changing the landscape of the world entirely, and Africa is not left out of it. The COVID experience has shown the world that with technology, human beings are capable of achieving enormous things. And so looking at Africa specifically in terms of the challenges, in terms of the human capital required, technology can help Africa to leapfrog. Technology can help Africa to deliver better human services.
You are in a position where you talk to a lot of people in this space. What are their concerns? How do they want the cyber space, the tech sector? How do you see it being developed in Nigeria?
Tech space in Africa is fast evolving, and both regulatory authorities as well as users are beginning to see why Africa cannot be left out. In a way, technology is helping the quality of life to improve drastically and rapidly across Africa.
A lot of analysts who cover this space, yourself, talk about how data is going to be critical to advance this technology, especially artificial intelligence. In Africa, we have data there, but this data is not stored in the right places. This data is still written and hidden in some file somewhere. It's not digitized. How can we take advantage of the existing technology to harness that data?
Thank you so much, Paul, for that very incisive question. Now, data that is not refined is of no value. Data that is processed, data that is crystallized, data that is researched, data that is, packaged in a way that the value of it would be usable for other socio-economic benefit is what he referred to. Otherwise, crude oil would not be of much significance to humanity except it is refined. So when data is refined, you get to know some dynamics, you get to understand some statistics that, okay, there are a number of children in this geopolitical region who are undernourished or malnourished. There are a number of youths who are unemployed or underemployed in this space. There are a number of people who need medical services in a particular location. Now, this data helps government to plan. It helps organization also to take advantage of market opportunities.
Yeah, you're organizing one of the biggest conferences, as a matter of fact, tomorrow, that brings together people in this space. What should people take away from this conference?
We talk about security of this infrastructure and security of data, as well as the adoption of the new concept of cloud in order to process data. Now, Just in 2023, the telecom regulator in Nigeria, the Nigerian Communications Commission, the NCC, reported over 50,000 cases of optic fiber vandalization in Nigeria. And that is a huge economic challenge or sabotage. Now, if you lose such investment in such a strategic sector, it means that the economy may not be able to find the needed balance that will allow other sectors to benefit from the value of the telecom industry at large. So our event, this forum, Data, Infrastructure, Security, and Cloud Forum, is intended to aggregate this sort of conversation, provide solutions, and help to optimize the benefits and the advantages inherent in the telecom industry and the Nigerian economy at large.
Well, on that note, Hilary, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Paul, for having me.
Hilary Damissah is editor of Cyber News and the CEO at a Cyber Center for Awareness and Development in Abuja, Nigeria. Back to you, Esther.
Thanks, Paul. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho every Wednesday for his technology report on Africa 54.